So, we're back with the 5th case, right? Which was the bonus case, I guess.
Number 5.
And on the DS, it
Scandal.
had like didn't have like all the extra features and stuff you couldn't do in the original ones. Like,
You could like brush the dust for prints. And
yeah,
things.
dust for prints and like blow the
Yes.
dust away.
There's like real game stuff.
None of that which exists on this copy though, because this is they took all that out, I guess, didn't they? That's sad.
Because you don't have a touch screen.
Exactly. You don't have all those cool little things the DS used to do. I feel like that's one area where the Switch went wrong. You know?
Yeah.
It's still a touch screen, the Switch is.
It
but they
is, but like
do
all
anything
the
with
other
it.
things were like really neat though.
Yeah, like closing.
Wait, it is? I don't think mine is.
No, because like if you get Brain Age, it comes with a stylus that you can use directly on your Switch screen.
Yep,
So
that's right.
That's right.
I had no idea the Switch was a touchscreen.
Yeah, it's a
they
touch
Yeah,
don't-
it's a
they don't
touchscreen.
advertise it. It's not. They don't use it much.
Yeah, I don't use them much as a
That's
touchscreen,
stupid,
like
because One
ever.
of the best things about the DS was the touchscreen.
Yeah.
Yep, they. I
And the
guess 'cause-
microphone element and
I
stuff.
guess the whole Switch feature, if you dock it, you can't touch it. So
That's
Yeah.
that's
they
true.
don't focus on it.
That's
It's
true.
covered.
Oh, yeah, but if it's a mobile, it's also like you can make mobile only meant games, just like you can make.
You
the
could.
ones
They
that
could.
are just for-
Yeah.
You certainly could. They just don't for some reason.
Yeah.
Like
See,
they're
yeah,
just trying to
I
get as
guess
much
that
money
was
as
one
possible,
of the funnest
though.
parts about having a DS.
Yeah.
That it has it and then they don't advertise it at all.
Yeah, I love my Switch, but I still think the DS was the superior handheld.
Yep.
In my
I
I
opinion.
still
think
have
so,
my
too.
3DS.
I still
love
have mine,
it.
too.
It's such a unique little system.
It is.
Me
I love mine.
too.
There's so much good stuff for DS.
There's a lot of good stuff for the DS.
And then they got rid of the Nintendo eShop.
Hey,
for
Marco.
DS.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
that's right. Marco's taking some notes on our retro gaming
Oh, man.
discussion. Okay, so and also, I forgot about this, but not only is it Anna's first time seeing this case, it's also Zeppelin Cafe's first time playing this case.
Yeah.
So that's
right.
exciting. Everybody's got their parts. Let's jump in. We got some work to do, right? So let's see. Where do I go to? Continue, I guess?
Yep.
Is it
Day
continue?
5.
Rise from the ashes.
Rise from the ashes. Whoa. Oh, we're jumping right in.
It's
Let's
already,
go.
like, more
Whoa.
visually intense.
Yeah.
I've never seen it so high res, this part.
Thank you, Zeppelin Cafe, for letting me play your copy of Phoenix Wright.
Of course. Oh, look. It's an
Check it
animated
out.
murder. Someone's
Oh my
moving.
god! It's animation in Phoenix Wright.
Yeah. 3D models.
Oh my god! It's
Murder
animated.
twins?
Yeah, like the vibe
Thanks,
is like
Marco.
instantly different.
I'm sipping on some tea. Whoa.
Honestly, I'm getting Persona vibes.
A little bit.
That's what I have much more experience with that. This feels like a Persona opening.
It does a bit.
Someone got knifed.
Apparently.
Seems so. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. I've been
Phoenix, don't you
kind of
got bills?
depressed, you know?
You gotta pay rent though, Phoenix. Like,
Christmas, New Year, Maya's gone. I don't know where
you
Edgeworth
weren't paying
is.
rent yourself very well. in
Didn't
the
ask
first
me
place.
out after the trial.
Yeah, we skipped Valentine's Day, so clearly nothing
Skipped over
happened.
Valentine's Day, not a single phone call.
No love for
No
Phoenix.
love. Why do I come here to the office every day?
That's
We
what I'm
all
asking.
ask
You're
that.
not
It's
paying
not
rent.
like I want to work. And this is the new waifu.
Yes.
My waifu specifically.
Jada's waifu.
There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow.
It's like, who are you?
You are?
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you
No,
are.
it kind of matters who you are. Who are you? Why are you in my office?
Who am I?
The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. That's who you are. Huh?
Really?
Mm.
You think?
Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you?
What gave
I'm
it away?
sorry,
Yeah?
but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
So you are the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait. You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though.
That's a relief then. You're better than nobody.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry,
Got
but
rent to pay.
you'll have to try elsewhere.
Can't be undefeated if I take new cases.
That's right.
Please, I'm out of time.
But,
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
excuse me?
Is it her?
Maya? Could it be?
That's
No.
not me.
Did she murder someone again?
What? Okay, I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky with one M for some reason. I'm a scientific investigator.
Ima.
Ema. Scientific investigator.
So I have a question.
Mm.
Yes.
Trials have to happen really fast in this world, right? 3
Yeah,
days
3 days.
has to happen. Why is this woman acting as if Mia was her sister's attorney, even though it's tomorrow?
Oh, I think she's
She's
looking
acting
for
like
somebody.
Mia-
Yeah.
Like she already hired.
Yeah,
Mia.
it sounds like she already presumed we worked for
Isn't this-
her. But yeah,
Isn't this
she
kind
hasn't.
of weird? Like, when did this happen? That she looked up Mia, but the trial is not until tomorrow.
I don't think she actually thinks Mia is working for her. I think she's looking for an attorney because it's so last minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
she stormed in like, what? Why are you not at court or something? It
She's
was
a
very-
little weird. Let's
yeah.
just, she's a little odd at times, Emma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
it's
a lot
not
of-
just me. Got it.
No.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of odd young girls in Ace Attorney.
Yeah, that is very true. There's a lot of odd young girls. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Air quotes.
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy or maybe just young.
Young.
Hmm.
I'll be 16 years old this year.
Oh, I see. Wait,
Baby.
only 16.
Actual child.
15.
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less.
Oh my god, no you're not. No you're
Great.
not.
Yes, I am. Look at my sunglasses.
Another
literal child.
future professional in training.
These are adult sunglasses worn by an adult.
Yeah,
So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
my sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. She'd do something smarter than that.
That's not a good defense.
Oh, I have a phone call. Hang on,
Oh,
quick pause,
no.
1 second.
The defense is she'd do something better.
Well, I think so. She's my sister, right?
Yeah,
This is
that's
just
not
like
a
you-
good defense. Don't say that in court.
I think it's super smart. I'm a scientific investigator.
You
This
are
is
a
like we're in
literal
real life
child.
office. Phoenix just says, "Excuse me, I have to take a call." Just whisper
Yeah.
it right there.
For sure. This is just like real life, realism.
Please
only-
hold it.
The only real part of the game.
Poor
man.
Phoenix. So it's a murder case.
Oh man, a murder case.
Alright, sorry about that.
Is he ever gonna get not a murder case? Like,
No, they're all
Well-
murder cases, isn't they?
It's always a murder.
So, it's
For
a murder
sure.
case.
this world has way too much murder that they're like.
There's a lot of murder in this world.
That's why they
Yeah,
sped up the
all
court
murder.
system. It was taking too long.
It's like there's too much murder in this
Like, how
world.
much murder happens that you have to accelerate the court system?
Pretty much, yeah.
No.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
What? That's not knowing is not a,
Yeah,
like,
it is.
it's not, that's not a scientific
Ooh.
fact.
I
Okay.
think so, and I'm a
She told
scientific
you.
investigator.
And there's a witness?
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
So we're just gonna ignore the witness and the evidence. You know?
Yeah, that's how court works.
Right. It kind of is. I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Faye, but
That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then?
excuse me. I'm not a child. I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister.
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I really hate to break it to you, but this world will not care about.
Yeah, right? We don't care about
Right.
evidence here.
Has a hunch, so
Yeah.
It's all vibes,
Right?
Emma. Like, sorry.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
all murdery.
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, okay, now that we've ended on that awkward note,
Yeah.
Yeah, great topic to end
let's
on.
get to the detention center, shall we?
It's the door cop.
Yeah, it's,
Ah, good old door cop.
we should give him a
Nice
name.
to
He's
ya.
always there kind of side-eyeing us.
I know, yeah.
Emma, what are you doing in there?
I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. That would be,
Lana.
Lana, yeah. Which is Anna.
Yes, I know.
She knows.
I thought I told you I didn't want visitors.
Oh, there's a guard. Zep, go ahead.
Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister.
No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this year?
Understood, ma'am.
Ooh, what was that all about?
Why does she control his salary?
She's like a general or something.
Yeah.
Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory's failing.
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Hey, how do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do?
My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for the district.
You're a prosecutor,
Shouldn't he know this person?
right?
I know, right?
She looks like not a prosecutor.
Yeah.
Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence?
You're wearing pauldrons, ma'am.
Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like, you know.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There's something you should know from the start.
Ooh, which is?
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh?
Wait, but the suspect is...
Oh,
You didn't hear
think we lost you, Anna.
Did it not unmute?
No.
No.
Go ahead, one more time.
Unmute.
We can hear you now.
Okay, you can.
Yeah, we hear you
Yes.
now, yes.
Okay, because it was unmuted. It just didn't.
It didn't
didn't
trigger,
answer.
yeah.
Oh.
Me, I did it. Well, Mr. Wright,
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
the crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m.
That's quite specific.
That's what I'm a prosecutor. It
Yeah,
was in the
true.
witness deposition. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
Crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy.
He was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were.
Well, that's just great. So, who is the victim?
An investigator of the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
Come shoot.
Oh no!
A detective?
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
By you.
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
Uh-oh.
What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean?
Well, it means...
The police department would consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so, and we know this world does not care about what's correct.
That's true.
Nope.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn.
Yep, you should not take it. I'm
So,
doomed.
you're the chief prosecutor.
That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell.
That's an awfully large nutshell.
Yes, but I'm efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Huh?
not the brightest. Just. In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
Lana? What happened to your hand?
Oh, this. I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is.
Huh?
so
I'm
nonchalant.
bad at murder.
Not very good at being criminal, I
Oh,
suppose.
there you go.
How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, did she?
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office.
Although, it seems there's very little in common with Mia. She was
Hey!
smart.
Well, you're not wrong.
I was in law school, I was in my third year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students.
Different.
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
See.
It's like a Phoenix
So-
Edgeworth thing, isn't it?
So that's how it is.
Yeah.
Prosecutors and
Prosecutors and defense attorneys, man.
Like peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter
Yup.
jelly, yep. Excuse me? Wait a second. I need to hear more about this story.
Intellectually attracted. Lana was
Uh-huh.
top of her class in school.
Uh-huh. That's where it
Mhm.
started.
Just like us.
That's just
and
where it
Edgeworth.
started. Emma, you're
Yep.
so young. Hey, Wicked Violin! Enjoy your lurk.
I was the best there was.
Oh,
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
that's nice.
Yeah,
Nobody
that
asked.
doesn't really matter right now.
It sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Excuse me?
as you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
But Lana. Why? Why are you doing this to me?
You?
You never think of anyone but yourself.
Oh. Whoa.
Cut to the
Child.
core.
I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
Oh, yes, that's very productive. Mr. Wright,
Yes?
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you.
You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. Case is over.
Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. My last
Get your sister
client
out of
also
here, please.
confessed his guilt, but we got him cleared of murder anyway.
Yeah.
Lana has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. Like
One
2
that
in a row,
confessed.
literally, just like 2 months later.
Yeah, I know, right?
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
Great. Well, interesting.
To the lot.
So this is the lot where it all happened.
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
This is your first time here?
To the prosecutor's
everyone!
office? Yeah.
Keep up the good work.
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
We're trying to steal stuff here.
Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I do it all the time, literally, but
But they're not supposed to.
you're not supposed to. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? I think this is Jake?
Hey.
Maybe. Hey there. Oh, that's Jake.
Oh yeah. That's
Yep.
Where's my cowboy voice?
Me, that was me. You expect and go unnoticed to your partner?
Partner.
Oh my god. What's he wearing?
Poncho,
Poncho.
cowboy.
What do we have here? Looks like a bambino got loose from the ranch and it's up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, pardon.
Mr. Marshall.
Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me.
Looky here, Bambina, I know how you feel. Well, this is my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike.
This is our claim, our territory, with another load of evidence. Fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams of cacti out in the desert? Dream? You want to?
What's this guy talking about?
Yeah, nobody knows dreams, nobody. You head long home now. Happy trails, Bambina.
Get on back to Overwatch now.
It's
Get low, no,
high
no.
noon.
This dude is too much.
Aw.
Was that a hombre a friend of yours?
Kind of. Sort of. Yeah, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Okay, well.
Someone dropped their wallet.
Steal it.
Look, a door! This must mean something.
I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we?
Enjoy life inspecting
Your sister is on trial
your
for
sister's
murder.
murder scene.
Yeah.
What's
Like,
this?
Maybe this is not
A
time to have fun.
wallet?
Hey, Phoenix has got bills to pay.
Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
Is that scientific?
That's being scientific.
How is that
Stealing.
scientific? Sounds like theft to me.
I miss Maya.
Right?
At least
It's not the
at
same when
least
this
they
girl says
probably
to
won't
steal.
care that we've taken evidence from the scene because they never seem to care to find the evidence at the scene.
Right?
So,
That's
I'm
true.
sure it's fine.
Foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside.
It's called money.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
called
hope
to
so.
duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
But this is not a Nintendo DS, so do we really have to do this?
We'll see.
By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay. Now, look at the court record.
We call that my pocket is a court record.
Yeah.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining, from every angle.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the press of Enter. Are we in a
It
video
moves
game?
like 2 centimeters.
Use the right stick to rotate it.
Whoa.
3D.
Whoa. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID, various numbers.
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
Is this scientific yet?
This is literally just normal investigation.
I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Larry just took his ID out of the wallet.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on.
Yeah, now you have to
Okay.
open every item you pick up.
Aha! A ladder.
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow.
Ah, yes, the stepladder bit we love.
I don't think there's a scientific name for a ladder. It's
Hmm.
not like a species.
No.
Here, a
Ladderus
phone.
tallus.
In this
Ladder
case, it's
Stepus.
Stepis ladders.
Stepus
Yeah.
letters.
Stepus litteratus.
Genus Stepus.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
1-800.
I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure?
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken.
Phoenix is already tired of her.
Right?
This wall is in our way. Let's knock it down.
Right? It's got a faucet for water.
It's a water
Wait,
wall.
I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. An oil drum looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy. I can't even budge it.
The drum over here is on its side.
Play with that.
Wait. I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll
Oh my
probably just
God.
get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
I think even
I can-
Phoenix misses Maya right now.
Yeah.
Hey, this girl stole a wallet, guys.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Yeah.
They don't seem to care that we're standing here.
I know,
But
right?
I think they'll notice you getting in a barrel.
Right?
This is where the cars leave the lot.
The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose?
Aha! The theory of relativity.
What?
I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Okay. Whoops.
Ignore the arrow. Go
Where
in,
do I-
go out.
Who cares?
Aha.
there
There
you
we go. Oh, this looks more like a crime scene now.
I like how the outline's flopping out of the
Right?
car.
How do they do that?
Hey,
Yeah.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
oh,
Uh-oh.
cowboy.
Partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly.
The sheriff.
Like I said before, this he is our claim.
This guy's leaving beard hairs all over the crime scene.
You best be moseying along unless you're fixing to bite a bullet.
You're gonna
Yeah,
shoot me?
scary.
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, well. Little Philly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in his saddle, eh?
Please.
No trunk is her saddle? That doesn't make any sense, sir.
Nope.
Not how horses. Do you know how horses work?
You put the saddle on the butt. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
The saddle
saddle-
does not go up the butt.
The saddle's stored inside the butt. Everybody knows that.
No. No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. I just found you a cerveza you like.
Prospector's office. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self. Look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office.
I mean, she's underage. She can't get a cerveza. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around all you like. Just keep your paws off all claim.
Right, great.
Watch the beard hair.
I mean, there's no
Great.
DNA in this universe, so whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
I think this is Angel.
Oh, excuse me. Were you two all set?
Us?
Yep.
What's this? She couldn't be.
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene.
Ooh,
Hello, half and half, was it?
Oh, thanks.
And you, sir?
yes.
Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
That looks good.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
She's very oddly dressed for a lunch lady.
Yeah.
She sells a lot of lunches that way.
hmm
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passersby. Or are you officers?
No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance.
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over.
The what?
Cough up
The
what?
what now?
Huh?
Don't ask.
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch.
What were you queen of coughing up?
I'm afraid I can't talk about it with the child present.
Oh no.
I'm not a child. Look at my sunglasses.
Oh, those are very adult sunglasses.
Yeah.
They're pink.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes,
The
all
what
the
now?
sordid
Does she have onigiri
secrets.
on her hat?
Yep.
Yes, she does.
Octopus necklace too.
Yep.
It looks like one of
Secrets.
those hot dog octopi.
Oh
Yeah, it
yeah,
is.
it's like
Right?
a
Looks a little hot dog on
takoyaki.
face.
Yep.
No, takoyaki is.
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
like
that's
the
right, those
symbol for
little balls.
takoyaki is like
Octopus
the little
ball. Yeah.
octopus shape like that. It's like
yeah, I like
branding
these hot
symbol.
dogs. They have like this really. It's like a tight casing that curls up, so they have
yeah,
the
yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
like, yeah,
They're
those
like
are
little
yummy.
sausages.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm referring to the murderer, the stabbing of that detective.
What?
A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. This lady, the one with no shirt.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cough up queen. Tell us what happened.
The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
I'm sorry, what was your
Um,
former profession? Yes, ma'am. Yipe, she means it. I think I need to question this one alone, Emma. I think.
What? Why? I
Uh,
want to be here too.
Sorry.
Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity.
Okay.
Evil ones.
Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of the innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce.
So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday.
No. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Can
Wow.
you not do that? It's making me want to barf. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil?
Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen.
I don't think I want to know. Ew!
This is appropriate reaction to that.
The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all.
Really?
Okay, wait, but they're still your lunches.
Really what? I'm totally
The
confused.
evilest lunches of all.
One thing's
That
clear.
they brought you?
This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors.
They're delicious but evil.
What's in the evilest lunch of all?
Yeah,
I'm
so what
wondering?
exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star?
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see.
You mean you saw the very moment of the crime?
The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife.
Wait a second, you know Lana Sky.
Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder?
She always travels light.
Now,
It's a
why would
metaphor,
this
kid.
pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star?
I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import them?
Did you say something?
No.
Good. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tao's Trilobite lunch set. Only $29.95.
Wow.
Never mind. You win.
I don't even want to appreciate part of the trilobite's flavor. That's you.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your boyfriend?
See the security room over there?
The glass-walled booth?
I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him.
Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not...
Wow.
Pulling out a classic.
Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility.
Hostility? Ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell.
Ew.
Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder.
Gross.
I have that if you want it.
I don't think I
Wow.
want it.
I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, Now you're talking, cough up queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure.
Just a lunch vendor. I'm the cough-up queen.
I mean, I
Okay.
genuinely want to know what you are the queen of coughing up.
What's she coughing up, huh?
How do we go? I wanna examine the other side again. We didn't really get to. Do we?
Oh, it won't
think
let you. Or maybe it's under move. No,
No, it's not. It won't let me.
he said stay away from that car.
I guess he did, and he meant it. All right. Well,
Yeah.
High Prosecutor's Office it is. Hey, Bert.
Oh, I wonder whose office this
Oh
is.
no. Is that Steel Samurai in the back?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
He won the Big K award, too.
Hey.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job.
Does it though? Does it say
seems
that? I'm
to
not
me.
sure it does.
There's a lot of burgundy here.
It's
Quite a
velour.
Quite a change from your office, really.
Thanks.
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What? That shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this, on the couch no less.
Yeah, just throw it on the couch.
Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
And
Emma, you have no idea.
Well, speaking of.
Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?
That heavenly voice. Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh?
Hey, Wicked, welcome back.
Ah!
Whoa.
Mr. Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere?
Of course! I'm his biggest fan!
Oh no.
Phoenix has got competition.
Oh,
Wow.
such competition.
With a 16-year-old?
Eh?
My sister introduced us once and...
Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all.
Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Right here,
Hey, don't blame me.
He's such a
Well-
jerk.
We're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder? Again?
Yeah.
A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. It's really gross.
Really
gotta be
gross.
his
Yeah,
car.
I mean, that's a really gross, flashy
It's really
car.
nasty. Who else would drive it?
That would be my car. What of it?
Did you kill again, Edgeworth?
What? Your car?
I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. So, the body was found in your car.
Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
See, you've got a new expression, Edgeworth. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I know, it's weird.
It's a little,
Smile.
it's a little shifty.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean,
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
Yeah, that didn't sound forced at all.
Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. What are the chances?
Right?
More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. Wait, what did you say?
Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You? Mr. Edgeworth?
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
I've probably made a few of them up. Which ones are you
What?
referring to? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy.
His fist is as big as his head.
Oh.
Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it.
Wait, why is he our friend?
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy.
Huh. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
But
Okay, we have more than the slightest reason. Like, you just describe how you're a jerk.
Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this.
Oh, the big K.
They think it's funny. K for kill.
Toys. That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one.
But we're not gonna ask.
Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. Sorry, I'm like being distracted by the cravat on the flower vase in the background.
Who sent that? I want to know who sent him flowers.
I think
The
he...
face matches his coat, too.
Yeah, I know. It was my first big case.
that's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Now look at me.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person. But I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car?
What is that look on your face? I don't understand.
He's still learning to smile.
Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
My good
What?
knife.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your wife was the murder weapon?
That's a baby knife. Baby knife.
Once again, these are not insignificant reasons to suspect you, sir.
You're
To
smiley
be
smug.
specific, it was the knife I keep in my toolbox in the trunk of my car.
In
My
case I need to murder on the road.
my tool knife.
No
That's how I
prints,
undo
victim's
screws.
blood.
It's awful.
I don't have a screwdriver.
Edgeworth.
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it?
Mm.
Come on. Can't you take a joke?
No, he can't.
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Oh, yeah. So, what's up with this?
A knife is not a normal thing to have in your car's toolkit.
No.
Nope.
Like,
My. What an amazing bouquet.
Just stab at the engine when it has problems.
Yeah.
Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Oh, God. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy.
Why is he
Oh,
picking up
God.
his stuff?
Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée?
I don't think so. All right, well.
Nice tea set.
Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set.
I go more for the instant tea bags myself.
Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves.
There's
They're
no
all
drawer.
They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far.
She's just making stuff up. There's no drawer.
I mean, on the
It's a
other
shelf.
side, there might be, but, like,
Maybe,
there's
I
something
don't know.
there.
Looks like an
Right?
open
Hey,
cabinet to me.
A chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like Blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
Good old blue.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing.
Seems like memories of Valentine's Day past. Alright.
Yeah. A
Edgeworth
work
is upset 'cause
desk?
No one called him on Valentine's
It's quite
Day.
tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
Wait, that was
Strange.
weird.
Why did
What?
I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know. That's very strange of you.
Maybe I'll
Your
take
mind's
that.
wandering, Phoenix.
I guess so.
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't.
Jeez,
He'll sue you.
Is
he
he
just
getting
keeps teaming up with
psychic?
thieves.
I know, right?
Alright, what is up with
Becoming
this?
psychic.
Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual
Oh
ones.
yeah.
This must be his lucky trial jacket. It's framed.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this.
Like, he was the only one who pictured Mia at last trial, right?
Yeah.
Is he turning psychic slowly?
I don't think so. I think it's just...
Okay.
I mean, I think Mia was actually talking to him last trial. I think that's what he
Yeah.
said.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he was hallucinating. I'm saying I think he's the only one who saw it.
Oh yeah. He's
Yes.
getting he's psychic connected.
So he's
Mhm. I
becoming
guess
more
so.
psychic.
I guess, well,
He's definitely in tune with the psychic world.
a
Yeah.
little bit.
Okay.
I suppose he is, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just wondering if that was like a premonition of some, like, oh, this made me think of Gumshoe, like, touching something and you get an image of the person.
Maybe.
Is he turning psychic?
Maybe he's
We'll-
got a
we'll
little bit of
find out.
psychic. We go stand under a waterfall there, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
Maya's
wondering,
contagious.
what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
Prosecutors.
Huh? What's that?
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Then it should be a crown.
King of prosecutors.
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So?
So that K, that's,
K stands for king.
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
I'm taking it very personally.
right?
King of prosecutors. Kind of like employee of the month, only better.
Okay.
Given to Edgeworth at the PD on the day of the murder.
I thought the murder victim was the one who won. No?
Right?
I
can,
guess not.
I thought that's what they said, too.
But didn't they just
Oh.
say that? Didn't they just say that?
Yeah.
They
I thought
murdered-
the owner of the car was the king. I think they said.
Oh, and it
okay.
was
I thought they said
Edgeworth.
the dead guy
Gotcha.
in the car.
So that's the king of prosecutors' shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the king of prosecutors.
Congratulations, king of prosecutors.
Please stop saying that.
That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off?
I'm also a little confused
Alright, now
because
it's not.
why would they give him the king of prosecutors when he just said they were trying to get him out?
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe they're setting him up.
It
Yeah.
sounds
I
like they're
think-
setting him up.
Maybe.
Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls out his sleeves,
Where are we going with this?
and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working.
Your thirst is kind of creepy, little girl.
Yeah.
I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams.
Okay.
Creepy.
He's so cool.
You're gonna write a fan fiction next? Maybe she is.
Yeah, somebody send her to AO3.
She's gonna put Phoenix in it. Sofa hair is so cool. Let's
Let's
see.
go to the.
Well,
the
I guess
court
thanks
record.
for that.
Court record?
Yeah, because we can flip stuff around.
Oh, that's right. Hmm.
Twirl it around.
I can twirl it.
Rotate.
Name, ID card. Sorry, yeah, we know this.
I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs.
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place.
True.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Yabba dab.
Yabba dabba doo.
Man, it's Gordon.
See? Wouldn't that be better?
No.
Yabba
no.
dab. Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point, teehee.
It doesn't take much to amuse her.
Spin that car.
You're really very strange,
There's
Emma.
nothing yellow though, so I don't think this is
Okay.
this one.
important. Okay, let's check
Oh, we
other
got some
stuff.
new items.
We do. Whoops.
Nice blood stain.
Mm-hmm.
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, where'd we get this? Did Edgeworth
I mean,
give this to
that's
us?
I
It
don't
looks
know.
like a throwing knife almost.
I guess
Yeah.
talk about it
Hey.
and it appears in our inventory.
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
It's a really weird knife.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought.
Like it's definitely not a skinning knife. Why is this in your car?
And it's
Or
that classic
fighting
Edgeworth
bears.
red.
It's,
Yeah.
Right? It's like
genuinely
the right
classic,
color.
I'm gonna stab somebody knife. It's not
Nice K.
a broken
Mhm.
shield.
A fist.
It's holding a broken shield. Oh.
What's that?
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Wow. One guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime.
When she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it.
He's being executed, right?
Right
He's
this
still
moment.
smashing his
Von
head into the wall in
Karma.
his cell.
If you listen closely in the distance, you can hear a scream.
Ah!
Yeah.
Whoa. What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important.
Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds.
That's handy to know. Where is it?
Hear that, Edgeworth?
Whoa. These are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone get them for him.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on the ladder. Well, I think I've examined everything.
He's not cool. He's lame.
Can we present stuff to him?
Look at your big K trophy.
Can you get him to explain why it's broken? If you give him the trophy.
So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? Even though you were tried for murder.
And they're all thinking that you don't deserve to be here now. They're very suspicious that you would win.
You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why's that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department.
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you?
Where Detective Gumshoe works. Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
That face is so weird.
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday?
Okay. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Ooh, that's a
Really
big
big deal. Yeah.
Cleaning day.
We only hire the maid once a year.
And the maid is Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Working with the police department, we sort and file old evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Oh, that's very different.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review with awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
And that's when you got the shield.
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
We'll take that.
Well, parking stuff.
Although you lie all the time
Yeah.
about,
This is-
like, it's all vibes, dude. I don't know.
This is the parking stub from the underground lot.
The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back.
What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
Oh, I think this is Meekins.
Oh, Meekins. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises?
Perfect.
I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got a report, sir.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in this case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all.
Sky, sir? No, sir.
Feels like a ventriloquist dummy.
Yeah.
It's like, whose hand is up your butt right now?
No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir.
I mean, the way his voice sounds, it kind of gives that vibe too.
The voice helps, yeah.
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Like, his art style is completely different. He looks like a doll.
He does. He's very cartoony.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you.
Did you just call me butt, sir?
But, sir.
Sir, but
Give me your name.
Oh,
yes, sir, but sir, Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But sir, but I didn't know.
poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck.
Wow.
What's wrong with his hand? Did you see that?
Oh, it's his bandage. Yeah.
Mystery.
Right.
Yes, sir. God, he caught me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least.
Very
Okay.
suspicious that both the suspect / confessed criminal and this guy both have a hand bandaged.
It's true.
Yeah.
Good observation.
The sus.
Uh-huh.
Sus.
What is that thing?
Sus.
We finally
What is
noticed
that?
it.
What is that?
Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what is that?
Yeah.
We all want to know.
Oh.
Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that?
That's not what undulating means.
Yeah.
It's not undulating at all, actually. Oh my god. Wow.
Hello?
Kind of hypnotic. Oh, wait, I know. That's the blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Yes, undulating is a good word, though, for that.
Yeah, but that's not what it's doing.
Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal, what are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
Yeah. What? Well,
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
Very busy dancing with the blue badger.
Sometimes you just gotta dance. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yeah, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
It's weird evidence.
Hey,
It
pal.
is weird.
Can I speak to you for a second without the kid?
Huh? Me?
Yeah. Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
I know they're all like this.
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister.
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
Uh-oh.
We can't do that anymore. You know?
Right.
Yeah, what? You mean that you can't find real evidence ever?
Well, yeah, we if we can't find it, we make it. That's
Yeah, that's the
standard-
problem.
standard
dude.
procedure.
That's not. It's not good.
Detective Gumshoe is very skilled in paper mesh.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
What? Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before.
They
Nobody
shouldn't.
says that.
That you know of.
Well, usually we just plant the evidence, but anyway, only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
There's
So
a lot
anyway,
to talk here.
I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
Nope, badger
This
dance.
is. I think this is more than he's usually doing.
Yeah,
Honestly.
the chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot, so I dance.
Officer Marshall.
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
That patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
That is a little weird.
Yeah.
Wait, he's just a patrolman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is really weird. They're not
Yep.
letting anyone
They didn't put a detective
lower
in
level
charge, yeah.
in,
No.
but he's in charge.
Yeah. I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece.
In what world does this look like a badger?
Well, you know, it's got the 3 spikes like badgers have.
Hello, I'm the Blue Badger!
You
know,
made
scary
this,
the
Detective
traditional
Gumshoe?
Why is it called a badger?
badger. Well, he badgers people. That's what the cops do. The chief threw together some designs. I just did my thing, pal. Yeah.
Nice work.
Maybe he's just
Yeah.
calling it a badger because this is what he made. Because he couldn't make a badger.
This is exactly a badger. I don't know what you're talking about. It's clearly a badger. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere.
Oh yeah, that's helpful.
There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops.
We thought we'd bring it to crime scenes, set it up, and just
Yeah, you're just gonna put it
Yeah.
out front, like you would put up a safety cone to keep people away.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be great.
Use
Say,
the
"Hey,
wanted
kids, don't worry about
posters.
the body. Look at the badger.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
They're
She has
AI
a point.
generated.
What is she talking about?
The posters on the
Like
bulletin board.
the
The
sketches?
wanted posters.
Yeah.
Well, they don't look like people because they're suspect sketches. They're not pictures.
Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
He's not wrong.
No.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Yeah. Let's see. Bruce Goodman.
Hey, Slammy. Yes, Phoenix Wright does rule.
Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
What?
But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Oh, yeah, that Goodman. I remember. Bruce Goodman. The dead guy.
That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
Is he pretending to suddenly not know the guy he just told us about?
So, this ID card belonged to the victim.
We're
He
not
was
a
a-
goldfish.
Mind of a goldfish. That's us here at the police.
Yep.
He was a detective like myself. Not as good as me, but you know. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, it's hard to say this, but word is that the chief prosecutor Sky called him out there, to the parking lot.
And Lana's confessing as much. Is there anything else we want to show him?
The badger?
The cave. He had to come here to pick it up.
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Yeah, do you know why it's broken?
Yeah, were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah,
Oh.
congratulations.
Technically attendance, but
So these
Yeah.
mean nothing. Got it.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
Mind of a goldfish.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers. Must be because of the rumors.
The rumors that Phoenix started.
hmm
Why would they give him an award when they're all naysaying?
As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on
You
that
made
one.
the badger.
I know better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know
You
about.
made the badger. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either.
Good.
Who is
You'll get nothing out of me.
Oh,
It still it has like his hands were still covered in paper mache, and he just like made
That's like a
smudges on it.
handprint on his face.
Yeah,
please help me! Help!
Alright, we can't
several of
examine it
them.
further.
you did not do this very
Now
well.
what do we do?
The ticket stub?
Pull a knife on him.
Here.
Hey, Gumshoe! What?
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife. Huh. What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing?
Find out next time.
Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
What did she call him? Lana called him her. She called Edgeworth her something, and I thought it was assistant, but
But did she?
Oh.
I don't remember.
I can't
when
remember
she
either.
first said that the body was in her somebody's trunk, And it
Yeah.
wasn't coworker. It made it sound like it was her like personal assistant kind of.
Yeah,
A
it was
Oh.
like someone close to her. I forget what word she used.
Yeah.
I thought
she-
she said like
phrased
subordinate
it.
or something.
Yeah, it
Was
might
it?
have just been that.
Oh, I
It's.
guess we can't.
I mean, maybe.
We can't talk to her
Subordinate.
again.
Yeah.
Yep, subordinate
I
sounds
thought
like
it
yeah,
was
works
something-
directly under her.
Yeah, I thought it was a little more of like a personal assistant kind of vibe when she said it, but maybe not.
All right.
Oh.
Should we go back to Edgeworth then?
Does Edward just leave
He's
his
not
car
here.
unlocked
Gone.
down there too? Like, how did they even get the knife?
I know, right?
How did they
Something's
open
not
your
right.
trunk? You should leave your trunk locked, dude.
Yeah, the desk is great. But
Shiny.
okay, so he's not. So what do we do now?
He's
Mm.
gone. We look at the suit again. We take it.
We take the suit and we put it on.
We impersonate Edgeworth and head to the courthouse.
Hey, Edgeworth, look at me.
Take a look at this.
As Edgeworth, give up. What is she doing? Stuff new?
She's.
Oh,
You said you wanted some hot
This is her
tea,
blowing me
right?
off because she doesn't want to comment on the evidence. She didn't even look at me.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this.
We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing.
I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Huh. So what do we do?
do you want to look at the badger?
I mean, it doesn't let me. Like, this is it. I can't examine
It's
it.
just a picture of
It's
it.
just a picture. Yeah.
Please help
Can we-
me!
Should we pull a knife on her?
I think that's what I
Can
did
we
just by
ask her-
showing it.
She seems to have such a grudge on prosecutors. Can you show her the trophy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or we can't present. from this
percent.
thing
Here we go.
Can you? Yeah. Does she say anything
Oh,
about
wait,
that?
hang on. I
Oh.
got it. Yeah, it's the same.
No.
No,
Okay.
No.
She has
No,
nothing
I
to
just
say about
you
that
know
one,
she
yeah.
seems to hate them
No,
so
it was a
much
good
about
idea.
Just buy
She
some tea.
definitely has a hierarchy of like who she hates the most.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I thought maybe she'd recognize it. Okay.
Gumshoe's
What?
still here.
Oh.
Is there anything else we can present to Gumshoe?
Oh, he's
Oh,
got a
there's
new
a-
option. I didn't see that.
He's in a tough spot again.
Again. Oh, yeah,
you know
that.
that whole thing you were part of?
Yeah,
Oh,
right. That was
Blake.
pretty recently, actually.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
2 months ago.
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
You ruined the end of the story, kid.
Sorry.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But-
They gave him a trophy.
Right?
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
Oh,
What?
usurp.
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot?
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. That's how they dress out there.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Oh, letter of introduction. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there, and no one will look at you twice, pal.
That's what we usually do. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Yeah.
There's like $100 in that envelope. Should work. Usually does.
Letter of introduction, air quotes.
Looks like the investigation is still going. I
don't
think
know who
this
this
is Angel, but I could be wrong.
The shop?
That's got to be
Oh yeah,
Jake.
that's Jake.
No.
Yeehaw.
So it looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby.
What?
Oh, is that the boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh.
guess so.
Still here.
Hello.
Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too.
Oh, so he
Wait,
is the security
oh.
guard.
What
No?
happened to the security? No, she's got more than one boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the security guard?
Uh-oh.
Well, at least if he had been the security guard, then it would make sense why he's here. I
Mhm.
guess not.
Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene.
Not if he is the guard here.
All right, let's just get here.
Is what
Look.
I'm. Right?
What the heck is this?
$20.
Gumshoe $20.
Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out.
Maybe it was a letter
Maybe-
or something to Detective Gumshoe.
Let's see. Annual bonus $20. I think a couple zeros are missing.
No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case.
Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator.
I'm so damn poor.
Can you take the letter out?
Oh, I guess not.
No?
It's very strange that you can't.
Present. Would you mind reading this for me?
Was it? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog. You holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it just say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why
Be
am
real
I
smart.
getting all defensive here?
I'm being rude. No worries, this proves it's from a Detective Gumshoe. Better than blood test. Guess I better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Mm-hmm.
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. You like the settlers strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Blah blah
Woof.
blah. I'ma be a cowboy, so you
Wow.
leave me alone.
Note
He's
to self.
gaslighting us.
Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore.
He
Okay.
literally just like cowboy gibberish until we gave up.
Yep. It's like,
What a
okay,
talent.
okay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the
Oh,
lock on the
weird
trunk is
choice.
busted.
The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
There it
Yeah,
is,
subordinate.
subordinate.
Yep,
Subordinate was the word.
Okay. Yeah.
quite a luxury car. It just screams I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks.
I mean, it doesn't
What's
look that
this?
nice.
Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
7S? 7S or 75?
Oh, you're right. Let's see. 7S 122.
There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so? What does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Getting a
Not-
little snippy, Phoenix.
Note to self. For detective reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
Everything
sure-
fell out of his pockets, including his wallet.
Right? I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Got a memo.
This rope. Is it?
Yep, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body.
No. So wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion.
I think the body just fell out of the trunk. Emma.
Right?
Yeah.
This looks like a cell phone.
from ancient times.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that?
2002.
Should we check it
The
out?
phone from like 2002.
Right, let's check it out.
He was an antique dealer. Had this phone.
Button?
Button.
Hey, it's a
That
flip
is
phone.
literally Motorola I have in 2002.
That is lovely.
I like the color.
This phone's still on the redial screen.
Redial.
Mr. Wright,
What's a redial?
most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called.
It's not
Electrical
redial,
doohickeys
though.
are confusing.
Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation.
What the frick?
Oh my god.
Whatever,
We're not
let's
old.
check this phone out.
Where's the rotary dial on this thing?
Now to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button.
Push the button.
What you do with the phone, Emma, you push the buttons on it. Or nothing happens.
It's the Steel Samurai.
Is this the
theme.
Steel? I was gonna say that's a Steel
Yeah.
Samurai
Mhm.
theme.
Yeah.
Hey, that song,
Hey.
I know that.
Hey, what's going on over here?
Beep. Ah, oh,
Nothing.
sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Ah, well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? Oh, that belongs to Chief Prospector Sky.
Prospector again.
What? It's my sister's.
She's a prospector now?
Mhm.
Yep, I'm a cowboy. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. But she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
Who did you call?
Ghostbusters.
No idea. Talk to the phone company. Sorry, Pop. Now, I got a question for you, Pop. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh my
Oh?
god.
That? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number.
Hope you're not lying. Shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
Do they? Maybe
Not
they
even
do.
from Texas.
What don't they shoot you for?
From West LA, sir.
Yeah.
Oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman.
I think you should really figure out if you called yourself just then. Phoenix.
Court record? Did I
Phoenix,
call
please check
myself?
if you just called yourself. Is that nonsensical?
No need to push it again.
What's wrong? You look like you look like I do during finals.
Never mind, it's nothing. Is it? I think it's something though. Fill us in, Phoenix.
I think
know,
it's
right?
something
We don't need
if
to-
that phone just called you.
Man, what a boring strap.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know.
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap.
Whoa.
These are hard to come by, you know.
I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids.
Hey,
Alright, I guess. Alright, that's it for the phone.
And the note.
Anything else? Oh, we can look at the note, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else here?
Hey!
A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors.
And it
Defense
should be the
attorneys
P
are
block.
relegated to B block.
I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright.
I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. B block is through here, that's where visitors park.
I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak.
Cannibalism.
Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy?
Just don't
Yes.
think too deeply about it and you'll be fine.
I mean, you don't have to think that deeply to realize that it's cannibalism.
Alright,
Yeah.
we can only look at it. We can't do anything else with it.
Hmm.
Huh.
Maybe it's upside down.
Maybe it
Right.
is. It would be the type of thing this game would do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Anything else?
Or Danganronpa.
yeah,
That too.
Danganronpa would do that too.
Danganronpa.
That seems to be
Dangans.
it for now.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, does he have
Can we
anything else
talk
to
to you?
say? Oh, he does. I feel like we're close to the end of investigation, so let's try and just do a little bit more if we can.
Okay.
If that's okay. Even though I have a sore throat and I'm dying, but
Dying
Darn
slowly before
cold.
you.
crew's
Right.
cold. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim?
While not
Good
drunk.
men always die young. Remember that, partner.
Could you be a little more specific?
No.
Bruce Goodman. He was the detective, right?
Snappy dresser too.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you a feisty dubby there now? Detective Gibbon was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale.
I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr.
One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Why do you have that?
Aw.
Why do you have the autopsy report?
Loss
What?
of blood, one knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
He just gave it to us.
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prospector.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot?
So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
It's high noon.
I
Who
don't mean
would
any
be a monster?
offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective?
You calling me out? Shoot you for that in Texas.
Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me.
Then I went to Texas.
But
And then I got demoted.
Yep. That's because I went to Texas for like 6 months. No vacation.
Yeah.
but you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambi?
So why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. Keeping me an eye out in the meantime.
Gumshoe's literally just dancing in the street.
Yeah.
I know, right?
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. He was dancing in the street.
Right?
Nothing important, at least.
He made a paper mache badger. Nothing but a sad old cow dog can't find his tail.
How dare
Hey.
you, sir?
Those
Maybe
them's
it's
fighting
because-
words.
Because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth.
That cow dog's been picked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, he don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation.
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister?
It's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow's none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall,
Yeah, Bambina.
how can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about?
Yeah, then I ran off to Texas.
Mhm.
I apologize. Something must have gotten. I guess that dry wind is blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill wind? Someone's up to something here, but who?
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean?
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, till he met you. Actually, we knew her from childhood.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are I almost said prospectors. These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
They'd actually prefer if there was none. Trust me. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth through their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
One person? Who?
I hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals.
What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. In Texas.
Everything's in Texas.
A big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everybody knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma,
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
Beep. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
Okay, so it was her phone.
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see.
She said, I'm killing someone. Like,
A detective is murdered and the suspect is a top prosecutor in the district. Not prospector. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here.
Dun dun dun.
To be continued.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
This is very suspicious.
Very
Yeah.
strange. There's a lot of questions.
There's a lot of
It
suspicious...
feels like a conspiracy. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
with
I want to know more about the badger.
It feels like an organized setup.
it does. And Gumshoe was like pushed out because he was close to
Yeah.
Edgeworth and
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This whole
Edgeworth's
thing feels
car,
very
his
orchestrated.
knife. You know, it's like, what
Yeah.
the heck?
It's very orchestrated.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Something
Also, I
fishy.
have- I've now headcanoned that it's called a badger because Gumshoe was told that he wanted a badger thing, and just made this, and now he's calling it a badger.
He had no idea what a badger looked
Yeah,
like.
he's
just
like, I don't
He's
know.
like, what's a badger? I don't know.
Make this weird little clown thing and call it a badger.
There you go.
And-
They got arms, couple of legs. Sure.
You know,
Sure.
with how detail oriented the cops around here are, they won't even realize that it's not a badger.
I love this
Well,
song.
Similar to hedgehogs, so we'll just start
Yeah.
with Sonic and work from there.
There you
Uh-huh.
go.
Badger.
Badger.
And
how
it's
this
even
happened.
blue.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
Got a badge fast.
Yes, a badger,
Got it back fast.
Gumshoe. He's just
Oh
like,
no.
it is a badger. He's just gaslighting what a badger is.
Of course it's a badger.
Oh, Gumshoe.
You know, the classic trait of a badger, a jester's hat.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is
They
what
got
all
those little
badgers
yellow
are like.
dots.
I don't know.
So this is all going back to the badger, I think, is our current theory somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it feels
Help me.
important.
It is so weird and out of place that it must mean something.
It must
It
mean
has to.
something. We shall find out, I guess.
Why did we
Uh,
spend so much time on the badger?
Put it on the stand. We're gonna question it.
For it to not
Tell us
matter.
what you know.
He
Oh
knows
my
the
God.
truth.
He knows the truth.
I need to check out the anime and see him doing the badger dance.
Oh my
I don't
God,
even know
I
if
forgot
it's in
about
that.
Is it? I don't know. Is the extra case in the anime?
I
have
think it
n-
is.
Really?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, now I
Shoot.
need to watch the anime. The badger did nothing wrong, Bert says. Justice for the badger.
He's innocent.
Innocent.
Innocent, I say.
He's guilty of being a badger.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, we will come back with more Phoenix Wright next week, hopefully without a cold.
Yeah.
Sorry for my voice, but yeah.
You did good for.
I did my best. It had moments where I was like, "Ugh, no," but I made it through. Let's see
The
if I
cough
can-
of queen.
cough of
Oh
queen.
no.
Let's see if I can make it
Next week,
through
you
work
can be the
tomorrow.
Cough Queen.
Thanks, Bert. You know, post-vacation cold, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll wrap it up there. Electric licorice, take care of yourself. Thank you. More tea. Yes. More tea.
More scalding hot tea.
More scalding hot tea. I'm going to heat this one up really hot. And yeah, we'll be back next week. Thank you, friends, for doing voices. Jada,
Yeah.
Zep, Anna. Look forward to
Ooh.
seeing what happens in trial on Tuesday next week. And
Uh-oh.
unless I'm very sick for some reason, I don't think this is a bad cold so far.
Oh.
Then I'll be back on Friday with more Ori. So there we go. All right. But I'm going to just take it easy. So no raid today. It's just going to sign off.
Let's all go to sleep, guys.
Let's all go to sleep
Yeah.
now and have some tea. All right. So with that, where's my emote? I'm going to throw it out there. We're going to say good night.
Good night.
And I'm going to have some tea.
Help
Yeah.
me!
Okay. Good night, friends. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.